Hey everybody, Jim Haas with Blaze. Today I'm out at Blaze headquarters in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I am standing at the end of the loading dock, so trucks might go by, so just bear with me if we get some noise here and there. But I'm going to do a cooking demo on our pizza oven, really show you the versatility of this and why we refer to it as an outdoor oven that also makes great pizza. What you're going to get with this standard, it comes with two removable oven racks, a 17-inch ceramic pizza stone that will rotate automatically with the touch of a button, interior and exterior lighting, a nice brightly lit LED screen that's going to show you current oven temp, two meat probes, vertical rotisserie kit. I'm probably most excited about getting into this and seeing what we can do. It's got three independently working burners, so you can get as low and slow as you want, or as rocket hot and turn out pizzas in 4 or 5 minutes. And technically, with the oven racks, you can do 3 pizzas at a time. But like I say, I'm going to show you the versatility of this. I'm going to focus on keeping it simple, but still doing full meals rather than just a pizza. This thing also has a nice heavy oven door, like a traditional indoor oven, double paned door, so there's very little heat transfer to the handle while you're cooking. That's really nice because there are a lot of outdoor pizza ovens out there where you just can't touch the handle once you get going. And as far as gas type, like all other Blaze grills, gas grills, you can get it in natural gas or propane. It does come with a conversion kit, so you can switch gas type if need be. It will be available in a built-in. If you just buy the head, slide that right into your outdoor kitchen, custom barbecue island. You can get it on a cart like you see here. Or we also offer a tabletop base, which is pretty nice. Warranty, same as all Blaze. That is a lifetime on parts for all Blaze stainless steel. I think that's enough of my yapping. Let's get to cooking. All right, let's get into this. Since we are calling this a pizza oven, let's do pizza. Let's start with that. And what complements pizza? I'd say party wings. So we are going to preheat this. We're cooking on high on this particular combo. So I've got all 3 burners on high, rocket hot, preheating this oven. I'm going to put my chicken wings in here utilizing both oven racks. I'm going to use a couple of the bigger wings and use the meat probes and monitor that internal temperature. When I get to a minimum of 165 Fahrenheit, then I'm going to put the pizza down underneath it. The pizza itself is going to cook up in about 5 or 6 minutes. And in fact, I'm going to look for a temperature on the chicken wings of about 170, 180. It's my opinion that party wings are better when they're a little bit overdone, a little on the dry side. Totally personal preference. But let's see how this goes. I've reached an internal temp on the wings at about 185, peaking toward 190, so I'm feeling good about this. The oven itself, the internal temperature of the oven itself is up about 550, and I'm feeling that's a little hot, so I've actually turned down the burners under the stone to about low to low medium. Just going with my gut here. I'm kind of making this up on the fly, and so let's see how it goes. I've thrown a pinch of semolina flour on the ceramic pizza stone. That particular flour is really good for doing pizza. It burns a little bit less than your standard flour. So we're just gonna roll with it. Let's see what happens. When the bottom of the pizza crust is a little blackened, that's usually when you're about good to go with that pizza. That's gonna give you a nice crispy crust. Cheese on top is melted. And the way I've got the burner set worked out perfectly. The bottom burners underneath the stone were set to low medium. The rear burner set on high this whole time, and everything's looking great. Time to pull that pizza out, let it cool off a little bit. I like to take my wings off, put them in a foil pan, cover them over with foil, and let them rest for about 5 or 10 minutes. And that is looking good. Next up, surf and turf. I'm gonna do everything on high again. I'm turning all my burners back up, and let's see where it goes. Okay, we're talking ribeye, steaks, and shrimp. I'm gonna try something a little different. Kind of venturing out of my comfort zone on this, but we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna use one of the oven racks I'm going to put my ribeyes on that rack. With the meat probes, I'm going to look for a temperature of about 105, 110 internal temp. At that point, I'm going to put them down right on the ceramic stone, kind of giving it a reverse sear. At least that's what I'm hoping for here. Once I do that, I'll put the shrimp up on the oven racks. Going to cook them on that high heat. Normally I would do shrimp at a lower temp, but I'm going to try to get everything to come out at the same time here. With the steaks on the stone, a couple of minutes each side should be all we need. And you're looking for that sort of opaque color in the shrimp, and you'll know that's done. The steaks have now hit about 110 degrees Fahrenheit internal temp, so I'm now going to move these down to the ceramic stone. Probably going to do about 2, maybe 2.5 minutes on each side. I'm hoping for a nice medium rare finish, ending up with about 140 degree Fahrenheit internal temp. Success. We landed at about 144 degrees average internal temp on the steaks. The shrimp are looking good. Everything comes off. Put it under foil, let it rest. And there you have it, surf and turf. Just look at the coloring of the inside of that steak. Honestly, this might be one of the best steaks I've ever done. I'm really getting to like this pizza oven. All right, up next we're going to do a rotisserie chicken. We are going to use this vertical rotisserie kit. Very excited about this. I was the most unsure about this one going in only because, you know, when I cook multiple things, I like it all to come out at the same time. So I did rotisserie chicken, about 4.5 pounds, I think it was, with some little baby potatoes underneath it. I was worried the potatoes might get done too quick, so I left the rear burner on high on this one. I turned the bottom burners down to low and eventually turned them off because the potatoes were just cooking up too quick. And you do want to give them a little scooch with the spatula every now and then, just make sure nothing sticks on the bottom. But ultimately what ended up happening is the potatoes did get done first. They got done about 45 minutes early, so those did have to come off, put them under foil, set them to the side. Not the end of the world. I just know for the next time, add the potatoes maybe 45 minutes to an hour into the cook. This whole thing took about an hour and 45 minutes, maybe hour 50, just under 2 hours, and we were cooked all the way through. The only other thing I really didn't think about on this was cooking twine. I mean, I've done 100 rotisseries, 1,000 rotisseries. Anytime I do any kind of poultry, you know, I tie everything together to keep everything in nice and tight. I did have those little wings kind of hanging off, and those did get a little burnt up there near the end. But it was fine. Everything tasted great, and I was very pleased with the results. Last but not least, dessert. Went with the infamous dump cake today. Really easy recipe, just 3 cans of fruit pie filling. I went with apple today, a box of white cake mix on top of that, and then sliced butter on top of that. Put it in the grill. Usually takes about 20 minutes, a little more, a little less, depending on the heat. In a case like this, I know that ceramic on the bottom is really hot right now, so I turned the bottom burners to low, left the back burner on high, and this cooked up really nicely, as you can see. So there you go. What do you think? Very versatile. As I said, if you're going to get one outdoor cooking appliance for your backyard, this is it. It's going to do it all. Anything your indoor oven can do, anything a gas grill can do, and then some. Thanks for watching. If you want to know where to buy locally, you can go to blazegrills.com, and then we have a tab. I think it says where to buy, and you can go to buy locally, put in your zip code of your city, and there you go. I think we're coming up on 2,000 dealers nationwide. Might be more than that by now. So, cheers.